Ever get that desire to blast your way through hordes of enemies and look good doing it? Welcome to Black Desert. This is an action combat MMO from Korea with stunning graphics, an amazing character creator, and a unique life skill system. The question is, do these specialties make it worth playing in 2023? Quick disclaimer, I've had this game since the international release back when the game was still called Black Desert Online. So this is technically my second impression of the game, but I didn't get too deep into it back then. In fact, I spent most of my time in the character creator, which I kind of did here as well. After all, I must ensure my time crafting the next hero of the world is spent carefully. Ah yes, truly the hero we deserve. Let me tell you about my first steps playing as a sage in 2023. You've got your standard expositional start with some guidance for basic controls, the stuff you expect to be taught at the start. It was clean, looked nice, and the story was...
Was it a nightmare?
Do you know what's happening? Who is this strange lady who's inevitably going to betray me within the first 5 minutes of meeting her?
Just as planned.
Okay, so the story, at least from the beginning of the Sage class, may have a common case of, sir, you should take a look at this syndrome, but it does make you feel the awe of the game. Come on, within the first couple of minutes, you're chasing down an enormous stone titan on foot? Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Why is this lady so creepy? Oh, teleported to ancient ruins. Time to blast everything in my way. But it's definitely not because she asked me to. I just wanted to admire the architecture. See, I knew she'd betray me! You can tell by how the cutscene won't show how brutal my demise is. Also, I'm being followed by a creepy tutorial spirit thing. Yay! Once I completed my class tutorial, I was granted the option to choose where I wanted to start. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked. It means that the game is scaled to you. You can go pretty much anywhere at any level, including the beginning of the DLC. This is nice for first-time players, but it's a spectacular feature for veteran explorers. Brand new DLC came out and you want to play a new character? Dive into the land of the morning light immediately. I picked the safe option. When I got out of the tutorial, my first thought was, wow, my screen looks messy. So I immediately started hunting for a solution by doing what every good little rookie does. I pressed escape. Found the edit interface button. This made me a happy Ben. I could move and change almost everything, including the position, size, and visibility of each item. Then I figured out combat mode, which honestly makes this game look so clean. Then quick hotkeys, which means that I can at any time enable or disable my combat interface with my own keybinds. Oh, but be careful with scaling though. The text tends to kinda nope right out of there. Some letters just refuse to be seen together after a bit. Ben, why do you still have the skill guide on your screen? I hear you wonder. Guess I'm a rookie, that's why. Once I felt sufficiently satisfied with my UI, I started to take a look at, dang, I'm tall. Well, I can fix that. They gave me unlimited access to the appearance changer for 10 days after starting my character. Well, there goes the rest of my day. This is as short as I can make him, by the way. This man is built to be a tower. I love a good character creator, and Black Desert is no exception. From the time of BDO's international release in 2014, I remember it felt leagues ahead of the closest competition. It's a really flexible system, and honestly, if you enjoy this type of RPG content, it feels like the game before the game. I'm not kidding. I've got hours of unnecessary footage just of me playing around with the character creator. I love that stuff. You start by picking from a large list of classes that determine your body type. Then you can freely customize your appearance to make it look however you like. All the while, you can save presets to make sure you've got the look you want. Whew! That was fun. Saved a couple more presets while I was at it. Now I can continue questing. Or... perfection. I mean, this character creator is gorgeous. Literally just a couple of button presses, and I've got a character that looks like Lightning from Final Fantasy XIII. I just changed her hair. That was it. Okay, let's get back into the gameplay. Did my first fetch quest, and now I've got my first help, there's a dangerous thing quest. I gotta admit, that may be the most intense looking first quest beat the basic mod cutscene. Look at all that rain. Alright, time for my first combat after the tutorial. No! Wait, I don't need another cutscene. I just pressed one button. Hilarious. Well, despite my one-shot potential, this game runs off a combo system for combat. The game will give you tips for various combos, which I most definitely need, but when you pull them off, you might start to feel a bit bad for the basic mobs. Who am I kidding? This feels great. You can slot most of your abilities into a hotbar like your typical MMO, pressing the corresponding buttons on your keyboard, but you gain a damage boost by successfully completing combos. You'll primarily end up using the F, E, Shift, left and right mouse buttons, and directional keys to attack. What was your first impression of Black Desert like? Do you enjoy discovering new character creators like me? Did you get drawn in by the gorgeous imagery filling the world? Or did the action combat grab your attention? If you're interested in hearing more about Black Desert, you'll want to subscribe because I'll be talking more about it in my next video. I mean, I haven't even touched life skills yet. As always, I'm your Benefactor, and I pray you have a wonderful day.